All right, we are live. Today is December 11th. It is Thursday. We have 2 more days of trading before weekend comes in, as per requested. All right, so just for starters, real quick. So we had FOMC come in yesterday. Yesterday we have FOMC, and today we have unemployment claims as well today. So I'm hoping to see some form of what do you call it? Some good price action hopefully today. And so once again, yesterday we have FOMC at around 2 in the afternoon. I did take a trade yesterday. I ended up getting stopped out. I took it on the wrong index. I think if I had taken the same trade on MNQ, it probably would have panned out. But yeah. Anyway, I'm down to about 49 to 50, give or take something like that. But yeah, so today, right? So I opened up and I marked up previous day highs, previous day lows here. I I believe we are probably aiming to be bearish. That's what I want to say. I think we want to sell today. So I think I would be looking for sells at least in the meantime. So this is the way I'm looking at it right now, right? So we from this high to this low, we sweep these previous day lows here. We have not broken any significant structure to the upside. So as of right now, I'm not looking to take buys, at least not in the higher time frame. At least that's not what the higher time frame is indicating to me. I am looking for sells. I am looking for sells though. So what I am looking for is for us to probably, I think what I want to see at market open would be us push into London session highs up here, take out London highs, and then begin to push back down. I don't know if we want to go all the way down to London lows or Asia lows, but perhaps maybe want to take out these 1 hour lows down here, possibly. As for which one's leading, I can't really tell as of right now which would be the leading index. But I probably want to say that maybe MNQ may be the one. But either way, I want to see us manipulate up to London highs to then begin to reverse back down. That's what I'm looking at. In the meantime, it's just a matter of see what pans out. um, yeah, nothing much right now. Once again, unemployment claims at 8:30 came in. Friday tomorrow we have no news, and let's see what else. It does look like it might be good next week too, perhaps. Tuesday looks good. Monday doesn't look anything at the time. Thursday looks good with CPI coming in as well. But yeah, just for a little recap, I my goal right now with this funded account is to pass it as quick as possible. So that's why I'm going a lot higher risk than I usually do. But if I don't pass it by the end of the month, I don't plan on taking another paying for another month, honestly, because I feel like kind of the point is to pass them as quick as possible so you can get funded, so then you can then use that time to trade a funded account. So I can eat. What I'm thinking is either I might pay for another account which I can pass quickly, or maybe I go straight to a funded account um without an eval. But I'll consider both options, see what's best. But I'm still hoping that I can pass this account here. Right now I'm at 49 250, so I'm below the threshold that I should be, but well, it is what it is. So yeah, market is about to open in about a minute, and I'm just want to see us manipulate up to begin to push back down, hopefully. I don't know. I've been honestly lately I've been a little confused in some of my setups. It's been a little rough for me. I've been backtesting quite a lot. That's what's been keeping me up, keeping me up and holding me honestly for the last couple months. My backtesting, I've been trying to put as much effort into them, as much dedication, as much work into it, and I think I've gotten my entry model down for the most part. I think I just have some iffy bits in regards to um leading indexes and manipulation and delivery and stuff of that sort. All right, so market open. I most likely want to see us push up here to these highs, perhaps. But if not, I want to see us probably form some form of FEG and then see us retrace into the FEG to aim towards what is most likely this 1 hour low down here. could probably eliminate these down here. This is previous day lows, previous day lows. Yeah. Ah. Honestly, December has been pretty bad in regards to price action. It's only been what, well, technically about 2 weeks now almost. Honestly, price action has been kind of wonky, kind of weird. Not the biggest fan of it, but there has been some setups, some trades. Honestly, some of them I have missed. I'm not gonna lie, but once again, I think it's just a matter of back testing more, trying to figure out, the best entry models, what works best. Um, but yeah, I do think MNQ would be the leading index in this case, and I want to see us once again take sells, but we'll see how it pans out. Ah. Uh, I think what I want to probably see us do is once the candle closes here, I would want to see us probably retrace to this 5 minute FEG. Um, Maybe MNQ reaches to 5 minute FEG while MES pushes back to London Session highs possibly, but matter just happens. Honestly, we might see us begin to push back up after this, and if that's the case, I would want to see us break above this. Honestly, I doubt we're gonna be retracing all the way up to that FEG, but in that case, I'm probably gonna be looking for a different FEG to form, hopefully, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, most likely than not, we're gonna be forming another FEG, a stack of FEG probably, and then that stack to look for cells. Ugh. Ugh. All right, well, I think I want to raise up, hopefully, and begin to then push back down as well. But honestly, I don't know. It's looking a little weird because I don't know. I think I've been a little, I've been getting a little confused lately in regards to a couple of concepts, and so I've been a little wonky, honestly. Uh, Ah. I ain't gonna lie, this is moving super slow. Damn, December has really been trashy, if I'm honest. Ah. If we want to see us take an entry, likelihood is we're not going to be returning back to the FEG above us. So I guess I would probably want to see us return up to this 5 minute high if this closes bearish, and then sweep and push back down. But once again, it's a matter of just seeing what happens. Honestly, it looks like we're gonna be taking out London lows before we even tap into any form of retracement leg here, which is fine because either way, that's not my particular model, regardless. Mm, no, that wouldn't have worked out either. So we tap into London lows down here. At least we know bias was right. We were bearish. But I need to see some form of retracement for it to be valid. Any sort of valid entry for me. I'm thinking maybe we want to push it all the way down to Asia lows, hopefully, and maybe we could take an entry of that after we push off of London session highs. But I mean London session lows, but we'll have to see that. Ah. Uh, all right, look, likelihood is what I'm looking for here at this point is us probably create this FEG here. Um, hopefully that is. And likelihood is we will be retracing into it, given that we just took a London lows, and then hopefully see us push back down, hopefully aiming towards Asia lows potentially. Huh. All right. Hopefully we push back up here, but honestly, it looks like we have a lot of selling going on. Honestly, we might just push straight down without even retracing, but I take entries based on retracement, so I gotta see some form of retracement at some point. Ideally, I want to see us push to FVG, or at the very least, create another stack of FVGs here and push to that zone. But in the meantime, this FVG is what I want to see us retrace back into. Ah, Hopefully we reach FVG, but it looks like we're just gonna dump right into Asia lows, in which case it is what it is. But I'll see. 4 hour candles hella bullish, and at least bias was right. We are bearish, but we just dumped. We did not make any sort of retracements, and no good entry from me off of this. So yeah, as of right now, there's nothing, and matter of waiting. Hopefully, once again, I would just retrace at some point. I'm pushing back down, but I need us to retrace, and I need us to retrace right now. I need us to start doing something. Not it. It looks like we not have not yet. Actually, no, we did. We did. We tap into the FEG here. Although realistically, I'd probably want to see us push up until at least take out this high up here, most likely. No longer relevant here. But yeah, I think we did tap into the stack of FEGs here, but I think I do want to see us probably push a little higher, maybe take out this 1 minute high up here too. But let's see what it pans out here. So we retrace back into the 5 minute FEG stack. We took out this 1 minute high up here. Um, Hopefully, I want to see us pushing back down to Asia lows, but I don't know. Right now, it's just moving really, really slow, so it's kind of hard to tell what's what. But yeah, we'll see. What I'm hoping we do is that we create this high, re-sweep it, and then break structure below this low. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. Do I hope so? Yes. All right. So it looks like we took out this high up here. This 1 minute high. I would want to see us break below this low right here, but we'll just have to see what happens. Honestly, and we might be coming up to take out these highs, possibly. I don't think we want to, though, if I'm being honest. Then again, technically we can. I mean, there is a 15-minute gap up here, which thinking about it could maybe be the reason why we're pushing up so high. What I'm thinking probably gonna do is probably trace back up to the 15-minute high, maybe the 5-minute high as well, and hopefully push back down again. But oh, just curse. I think highest point I want to see us reach up to would be this 5-minute high alongside this 15-minute high. After that, I would want to see us begin to push back down, ideally. So technically here, the last sweep occurred from this low to this high. So I would still want to see us break below here. But I honestly doubt we are. Then again, we can, but I don't think we are. Ugh. This price action is actually trash. This price action is actually trash. Ah. All right, so we finally tap into the 15-minute and the 5-minute high right here. Highest point I want to see us reach would be up here. And hopefully we begin to retrace back down. Enough. I think right now I just want to see us probably push up, take out this high, and then break below this low, hopefully. But we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so it looks like we did push up. We tap here. We failed to tap up here though. In theory, because this was a sweep here, in theory, this should work. But I'm gonna go lower risk because I feel like I'm gonna get stopped out crazy if I'm being honest. So in theory, this should work in theory because we came up here. Yeah, we might not have taken out the 1 hour high here, but we did take out the 5 minute and we tapped the 15-minute gap. We filled the 15-minute gap in. We broke structure, and I want to see us push back down towards this low at the very least. And this would also be my break-even point down here as well. But I'm probably gonna I'll break even here. I'll sell I'll sell 3 contracts and I'll let the runners go to this low right here. I'll do one here. And I'll do a last one down here. So in theory, this should work. Only reason I went lower risk than usual is because honestly, I wasn't super sure if like honestly, I've been very skeptical about my entries lately is because bag testing has been a little wonky. So it feels a little weird if I'm being totally honest. But this should give me a decent RR. I took the entry based on a model that I'm used to trading. So I want to see us tap into this level. I'll take 3 contracts here. I'll break even and then hopefully let us run to this level and then this level down here. I'll buy stop 5. Yes. Wait, nope. This is supposed to be 3. Hold up, what? That's weird. Why is buy stop only 3 here? Can I not take partials? Is that not allowed? Or it's maybe because I can only do this. Okay, hold up. In that case, I want to see. I'm gonna let this run down here. So hold up. I'll bring this up here. I'll confirm this here. Buy limit here. I'll confirm 1. No, I'll confirm 5 here. That way they can be on equal terms. 5. And then these would be my targets here. But this one would be 3. So I would buy 3 contracts here, 1 contract here, and then the rest of them would be down here. And then once this hits here as well, this would be my break-even point as well. I still gotta try to figure this out because this stuff gets me a little this messes me up a little bit. I don't know how to work this just yet on Trade of 8. But it looks like it looks like we are panning out, but it's a matter of just like seeing what happens here. What I'm thinking is probably gonna happen is we probably will be we're tapping in here, but I think we're probably gonna be pushing back up after that, if I'm being honest. Also, I did swap this position thing here for it to be percentages instead of quantity. That way, I don't know, I get a little bit desensitized to losing or gaining money, whatever it is. At the end of the day, I trade mechanical model, so I see my model, I trade it, and as simple as it gets. A limit order executed there, and my buy stop is going to be right here. Confirm. Did my profits go through, or is it that did I? Okay, so far we're good here. I did hit break even though. I do think, if I'm not mistaken, I do think I. Okay, wait, I got stop loss. Yeah, I really gotta figure this out because okay, so I think my open P&L is what's working right now, and this is part of, or yeah, so some of these have already been, some of these already, what do you call it? Already went through. So the rest of these should be good. So I already have some realized P&L. So some of this already got realized, and so whatever this is, what I'm still aiming to earn. But yeah, we tap into this level. What if we do reverse back up, it it will still be risk free. I'm just hoping we do want to push back down to, honestly, I want to see us push back down to this 5 minute gap that we left down here, if I'm being honest. The 5 minute gap, and also if I'm not mistaken, that also is within, yeah, also within EQ of this move we had here. So yeah, I want to see us push down to this level and hopefully down here. We might not, which is fine, but let's see what happens. Either way, the rest is still a risk-free trade, so that's what it is. But honestly, I could have probably been fine taking my profits at this level. Market's moving super slow, so maybe I should have considered that. And honestly, the RR from up there to here was a 1.78 RR, which honestly was just fine. Well, I learned one thing today, which is honestly, if I have a 1.5, oh, actually, if I have a 1 RR, um, maybe I should just aim for that, especially when the markets are super choppy, super slow. I had a 1.78 RR, which wasn't bad at all. I should have just probably gone for that, honestly. But let's see what happens. Last time I got afraid, I ended up getting cooked. So I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna keep it running, even if it's a $250 win. I'm cool with that. We have this. I mean, it looks like we are pushing down, especially because we did break below this low. So I think I'm pretty confident in the fact that we are going to be aiming down here. Once we start nearing 11 o'clock, so maybe like 10 minutes before 11 o'clock, I'm probably gonna Um, Probably gonna maybe either take out my contract, or maybe just reduce the stop loss so that I can at least take something before it closes. But we did break structure below this low, so I think I'm pretty confident in the fact that we're probably going to be hitting at least this low right here. Honestly, because I don't know, I want to let this run, but the problem with this is that it's super slow, and I don't really want to be holding with no particular intent or reason. Honestly, it should hit this level. Likelihood is we're gonna tap into this small FEG we have here, and then tap into this level afterwards. Unless we push straight down first, which is still valid as well. I think I do feel pretty confident in the fact that, well, I mean, we're about to inverse this 5 minute gap here, but I do think we want to tap into this 5 minute gap here and come to EQ of the larger move we had. There it goes. Low has been taken. Last contract I want to see, I want to sell would be right here. And I'm bringing my stop to this point right here. Wait, no, I'm lying. Right here. Wait, what do I do? Hold up. Oh yeah, it is here. I'll bring this to this level right here. And yeah, I'm gonna let this run. We should honestly, we should in theory be hitting down here. I don't see a reason why not. Why we wouldn't be. Granted, it is very possible we do come to this 5 minute FEG and then reverse back down. Mm, I'm gonna stick to my regular. So I'm used my normal the normal way I do it is I hold my break even there. If we push down there, we push down there. If we don't push down there, then we don't push down there. But I already tap into two of the levels I want to tap into. We tap into this 1 minute, and I'm pretty confident we are going to be jumping back down. But either way, I already made some profits here. If we choose to keep on pushing back down, awesome. And if we don't, then I still made some profits regardless. So honestly, I'm gonna just let this run for now. And by 11, we don't hit anything. I'm probably just gonna take out profits to whatever point I see fit. And yeah. But I think I am pretty confident in the fact that we want to tap into this 5 minute gap down here. sits right at EQ of the larger move we had. We push below this low. We inverse this 5-minute gap up here. And we also just tap into this 1-minute gap down here. I mean, up here. And if we break below this low, even more confirmation that we are trying to aim for this low down here. Honestly, I'm more pressed about the fact that I didn't go with my full 500 that I normally would have. I think I would have made a lot. I would have definitely made a lot more, but that's what happens when you get a little afraid. So there it is. Bam. All three tick profits got hit. The only thing that's bothering me is the fact that I didn't go with my full 500. I was going to go with full 500 and I did not. If I had, I would have made double. Because that was pretty much a 1 to 2. With all the things, I would have been pretty much a 1 to 2 RR. I would have made about a grand today. And I would have been up. But can't complain about that now. Yeah, I think that was a really good trade actually. So my model does work. It is working for me. I just gotta get a little bit more used to it, I think, adapt a little bit more, practice a little bit more. But basically, just to recap real quick, we came down, we took out London lows down here. I was looking for sells on the day, all things considered. This was MENQ was for me the leading index. Once we took it out, we began to push back up. We then tapped into this 15-minute gap up here. Took out this 5-minute high, or this 5-minute high right here. And then within a 1 minute, after taking out the 5-minute high, we had this resweep from this low to this high. Resweep occurred here. And then we had a break of structure right here. We broke structure below this candle, and my entry would have been at the last bearish candle, which was right here. We took an entry here. We took an entry here. And generally speaking, I aim to take sells to the next 5-minute low. So honestly, I expect this to trace back down all the way down here in Asia lows. But the price action here is so slow that honestly doesn't make sense. But also on top of that, my RR, I mean, yeah, I could take a really like large RR trade, but that's not really what I'm looking forward to. So instead, I just took a trade towards what is essentially this 5-minute gap down here. So I was just waiting for us to hit all these 1 minutes. If anything, I would have broken even in the trade, but this first target right here was already 1.78 RR. Next one was a 2.88 RR, and then this one was a 3.8 RR. Yeah, so these are all 1-minute lows, and we tap every single one of those down here. And likelihood is, I do think we're gonna be tapping all the way down to this 5-minute low and taking Asia lows out, if I'm being honest. But once again, price action was just super slow, and I'm perfectly good with this trade. Once again, I think this was a really good trade. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe we are finally profitable on the week, I think. Last week I did take losses, but actually no, I think I'm even on the week if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Let me just check real quick. Hold up. Okay, so technically I am profitable on the week. So looking at this, this is my last couple couple trades. So last week, right? So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so I took two losses that equated to about 500. That's why I was negative starting this week. But this week I did take a trade on Wednesday. No, sorry, I took a trade on Tuesday, 250. I took a loss yesterday of 534, and today I took a W of. It hasn't registered yet, but I took a, a W of 583. So technically, I am profitable on the week. I just gotta focus up, have a little bit more conviction on my setup. But once again, I do think this was a good trade, perfectly executed trade. I am really happy I took the trade. I just have to be a little more confident, a little more convicted in my setup because I could have taken a regular 500 and I would have made a grand today had I actually chosen to go full on. But I got scared and I guess it's normal, but it is what it is. So yeah, as long as it took, it's about to hit 11 right now. But we once again good trade, good setup. I'm happy. I'm good. Tomorrow, hopefully we have decent price action. Even though we have no news tomorrow, it is Friday though, so hopefully we see something. But yeah, yeah, W's on the day. So gotta practice a little more, practice a little bit better, and yeah. So deuces.